The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
As a small biz pro, so we roll, using procurement, program, and control. As a small biz pro, so we grow, using procurement, program, and control. Yeah, I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah, I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah, I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah.
And hello and welcome to the Business Zone. It's Friday,
yes,
March 29th. My God, it came by so fast.
This was an amazing month.
It was?
Yes.
Mine was amazing in the beginning. It got a little crazy on the end.
Really?
Yeah, it took a turn.
The whole month was amazing for me because it's my birthday month.
Oh,
yeah, I turned 26.
That's right. We celebrated your
26
birthday.
26 years young.
We had a good time at Morton's.
We did, and crustaceans. And I went to Vegas for a day. And what does in Vegas stays in Vegas, so don't ask me.
Okay, I won't ask you. Mm-hmm. What else did you do for your birthday?
I said don't ask.
I didn't talk about Vegas. Just what did you do for the other parts of the day?
Serve God.
And you got some amazing speaking engagements coming up.
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
So you want to tell me about them? Can we talk about those, or do they get to stay in Vegas too?
No. Okay, so you're so funny, Crystal. So funny. This on the 6th, I have 2 speaking engagements. Actually, what's on your plate? I'm so excited about sharing the stage with these 3 beautiful women. It's about faith, family, fitness, and food.
Okay.
And we are going to teach you how to live healthier, faith-based life with balance.
Oh,
so I'm excited.
Well,
that is
cool.
Being presented by Cedar Grove Church.
Okay.
It's gonna be okay. Hopefully, I have my voice back by then.
Oh, yeah. Well,
so that's on the 6th.
That's a hazard of being a speaker.
Yeah, that starts at from 10 o'clock, 10 to 1. You can follow my Instagram page.
Okay.
Dawn, D-A-W-N, Strozier.
Okay.
And for the address, but I'm excited about that. Before I go there, I'll be over at the Diamond in the Rough. I love this organization. I'm with them every year.
I love that organization.
Your Beautiful Inside and Out workshop for teen girls from ages, I think, 12 to 18, something like that.
Okay.
But Saturday at 9 o'clock, I'm opening that up. I'm going to talk about mindset and exercising, getting your body in shape. So I'm super excited.
And she does some amazing things. She was she's a stunt woman, right?
Yeah, it was one of my good friends.
Oh, really? I think I went to an event. I went to one of her events at Skirball about 5-6 years ago.
Really?
And that was the first time I actually met her.
You have to make sure this year you go to her foundation party. End of the year event. It's pretty big.
Is it? Okay, yeah. Because I think
fundraiser is pretty big.
And so is she still helping children? I mean, I know she is a mentorship program, right?
Yes.
And they are helping these young girls get into the stunt?
Not just the stunt industry. She's actually sharing with them the industry as a whole, showing them behind the scene things. Because most of the kids only see the upfront, being the actress, actor, and all that fun stuff. But they don't know the type of money and the careers that are developed behind the scenes. So she has a beautiful foundation. She spends a lot of time with the girls. So, yeah, I enjoy her. She's really, that's LaFay Baker. She's actually dynamite.
Yeah, she's
and we
awesome.
kind of look like twins.
Yes.
She's cute.
Yeah, she is cute. Yeah, I like her. You know, anybody that's doing something that's reshaping and helping our children. Hey, Kitty, welcome to the show. That is just awesome. That's just awesome. Yeah, I'm speaking as well.
Yes, unfortunately, we won't be together. They're trying to break up Double Trouble, the dynamic duo.
So I just got the call today from Alicia, so I'm going to speak at the Coalition of 100 Black Women.
So she's not going to be there.
She's going to be there, but because she has to leave early.
You're going to do both. You're going to do the panel and and I'm not going to be there?
Right. Well, we both. I know.
What time is this?
That's at 9 in the morning or something.
Well, you're going to have to be last.
I know.
Tell them you can't go up until dawn gets there. I'm your video girl.
I know.
I take good pictures for Krista.
It's on the same day.
It's okay.
You
know, I can do everything.
You can do everything?
Through Christ that strengthens me.
And then, Yeah, but I don't know if he can.
You need to learn scripture.
I don't know. Can he make you be in 2 places at one
Three
time?
places.
3.
God is omnipresent.
He is.
How come I can't be?
But I didn't know he can make people be somewhere in three different places.
That's what he said. You can do anything through Christ. I need you to get on your game. Okay?
I know. I need to be on my game. And then I'm going to be speaking tomorrow at the Black Writers on Tour. That is from 9 to 6 o'clock. But I'm speaking at 11. And it's the Black Writers on Tour. It's Dr. Rosie Milligan's big once-a-year event.
Don't talk to me like I'm not going to be there.
And you're going to be there as well. Southern California Business Expo. So it'll be a room full of black folks, the ones that are not at all the other things. Because I think Jewel Diamond Taylor has her event this week in Jeans and... What's it called? Jeans?
I'm not sure, but yeah, she has
her event. So we need in this city a community calendar.
Right.
So that all the events are not on one single day.
Yes.
So that you could support, and then we'd have bigger audiences.
Yes.
I think that somebody needs to come up with that idea. My plate's full, so it can't be me. But I think somebody that would come up with that would be an awesome.
Yes.
And it could be an app-based, and everybody plug in.
Well, let's talk to your boy when he gets here.
Okay.
Don't give the idea away, because it could be great.
Yeah, so we should do that. What else is going on? Anything else happening?
No, I'm not married yet. Other than that,
Other than that?
Are you married yet?
No.
No.
I don't know if
That's kind of weird. The cutest girls on the planet, and we're not married.
I know, but I don't know. I may not be quite as committed to it.
That's because you don't know how to be submissive.
I don't. You're absolutely
Girl,
right.
I'm so ready to be submissive to my husband. I'm like, where are you? So you can tell me to go sit down somewhere. I'm like, okay.
You remember that's why I was taking salsa, so I could learn how to follow.
Let somebody lead.
Yeah, I discontinued the class before I learned the darn lesson, man. So I gotta go back to salsa.
I know how to salsa. Yeah, just act stupid.
I'm a work
just
in
act
progress.
Stupid. Just be like,
I'm a work in progress.
Sometimes you got to trick your way into marriage like all these other girls. See, that's why everybody get married before us, because we real.
Yeah, right.
And they be lying. I think we need to lie more. I don't even have a boyfriend. Do you have a boyfriend? Shame.
Again, too real. Too real. I don't know how to play that game. So, I'm sorry.
Because one guy said the reason why I haven't picked you as my girlfriend because you're gonna make me do burpees. I was like, huh? You gotta have a guy that can do burpees. That's what he said to me the other day. What you think about that? I said, no, my man just has to pay the bills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll do all the burpees, baby. You pay the bills. We good.
You all the burpees. Well, that could be a little frightening if they see you at the gym. And they see us over there beating us down.
Why is it so hot in here?
I don't know. You should be cool.
It's hot, isn't it? Oh, I'm only 26, so I ain't hot flashing. Don't front on me like that.
That might be the
it's
subject.
Burning up in here.
That may be
Thank
the
you.
subject matter we're having.
Oh, yes, I get hot and bothered when I talk about men.
That might be it. But, yeah, no. So we're going to talk about some, I'm going to call them the Business Zone hot topics. So yesterday, well, actually this morning, I was reading, hey, Donald, how are you? Hey, Albert. So I was reading this yesterday morning, and we kind of talked about this a little bit when I was at the gym this morning, about the new law for the California, has come through California labor, about the status of independent contractors in Los Angeles. And there's been like the gig industries are being highly affected by it. The beauty industry has been.
And the trucking industry. Now I have a friend that owns 12 trucks. He's crying right now.
Really?
He owns 12.
Yeah.
The demands that are on him as a truck owner crazy.
Right, and he has independent contractors.
Completely changed his income.
Right, because now, and this is for all of you out there that are business owners, this is important. So you really need to do your research, because this can affect how you're doing business. So in the past, there was a 20-point questionnaire that helped you define what was an independent contractor.
Right.
And so primarily, if you are running your own business like I do, like you do,
like we do,
like you're set up as an independent business,
yes.
you're either sole proprietor or you're a corp, and you provide. You're bringing your intellectual knowledge and all of your equipment to the individuals to help them execute some contract, right?
Right.
So that makes you, I sent it to you.
I'm looking at it.
That makes you a independent contractor.
Yes.
And there were some other questions. If they're not telling you how to do your job, they're not telling you what time you should be there, if they're not directing you and making it mandatory for you to be at meetings and that kind of stuff, that deemed that you were outside of the realm of being an employee. But in this new law, which took effect, or I don't know if it was based.
It started in the trucking industry already.
Yeah, it started in July of last year, 2018. Yes. And so now they've reduced the 20 questions to 3. And they call it the ABC test.
Right.
And so that ABC test is the worker is free from the control and direction of a hiring entity in connection with the performance of their work, both under a contract for the performance of the work and in the fact of. The worker performs tasks that are outside the usual course of the hiring entity's business, and the worker is customarily engaged in an independent established trade, occupation, or business of the same nature as the work performed for the hiring entity. So
explain that in English for
English. So the very first one is if I'm an independent contractor and I go to provide bookkeeping services for any company, or even if I were to be contracted out to do it for a tax preparer or a CPA, right? So they're not telling me how to do my work. Right. They're just saying, here's the project for you. We need to have all of this information posted into QuickBooks, and you need to be able to generate a profit and loss statement so we can then perform the taxes. Right. And you have X amount of time frame to do it. That's the contract. Right. I signed the contract. I say I can do it. I give them my price, and that makes me, from that standpoint, an independent contractor. But if I come from them and they tell me you need to be in my office from 9 to 5 or 9 to 12, and there's no leeway with that, and I'm there every day, and then they're telling me, here's my computer, here's our QuickBooks, here's our now I'm an employee. You're an employee. I'm an employee. Absolutely. And so, and you can reprimand me. You're basically controlling me because I'm your employee.
As long as I don't step on your campus, I'm good.
Right, exactly. Right, exactly. If I do it at my house, that's no problem. Then the second one is if the services are outside of the scope of the business. Right. So meaning if you, let's say wherever you worked out, they actually brought you in as an outside contractor, but they're in the physical fitness business industry, then you're an employee.
You're an employee.
You're an employee of them.
That's how it's affecting the trucking industry right there.
Yeah.
He had to, and I think they told him that he needs to drive his trucks. His trucks need to be owner operated.
Yeah.
Which floored him. He has 12. So now he has to, he's trying to creatively think out of the box. He said he's going to partner with each of his drivers. His drivers have been with him for years. He has 12 trucks. He's making incredible money. His driver has been with him for years. He's doing a contract with his drivers so that they can both be owners of the truck.
Right. Because you have to give them so they're actually in business themselves with you. So they're partnered.
And then they got to figure out how they're partnering with what kind of contract they're doing with the company itself.
Right. Crazy. Exactly. So almost they have to buy into the business to say that they're part owners of the trucks in order for them to stay. Because if not, he has to hire them as an employee and then pay payroll taxes.
So right now he's parked 6 of his trucks.
Wow.
And he has 6 of... Is he
losing contracts?
Oh, yeah, he's losing everything.
Yeah.
A whole entire life was turned upside down.
Wow.
From 12 to 6.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And he's cross-country? Absolutely. It's a whole lot.
And then the third That was A, B, and C. And then the C is that you are customarily engaged in an independently established trade, occupation, or business of the same nature as the work that you're performing. So now that really speaks to real estate agents.
Yeah.
Because, and mortgage, us independent mortgage lenders. So, but today, and this is why this is a conversation with hey, Gilbert, welcome. We are talking about, I'm introducing a topic called BusinessZone Hot Topics.
All right, I like that.
So today we're talking about the labor laws, the independent contracting laws.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, is that not insane? So I'm kind of explaining it to those of you that have employees, or those of you that have businesses that have been traditionally do business as having contractors execute your space.
Right.
So yesterday I read that there's a new realtor that's come on board, and you've probably seen the commercials, called Purple Bricks.
Oh yeah.
So Purple Bricks' idea is that you don't need to have
to pay any fees.
You don't have to pay any fees,
Right.
which means you don't pay a realtor.
Right.
Right. So, but evidently, their people were not classified as employees. But if you're not paying me any fees,
Right.
then if you're paying me a commission, then I'm an employee.
Interesting.
So now so one of their employees, or one of their, I guess, independent contractors, that's how they saw him, as an independent contractor, she's suing them for misclassifying them.
Very good.
But now that kind of changes the whole framework, because real estate agents were and I hear that their lobbyists are gone to town on this. Because they fall into their independently established trade. They have their own licenses. They have their own E&O insurance, and they usually have to work under a broker, unless they're a broker themselves.
That's why that classification probably doesn't apply to them, because they're more of an independent contractor,
right,
than anyone else.
Right. But it could actually affect all three of us, depending on, I could not provide bookkeeping services for a CPA,
or an H&R block or something like that.
So I couldn't be contracted out from a gym.
Yeah,
Yes.
You couldn't be contracted, and see, how would it affect you?
Well, it would affect me if I go out and provide professional services to an entity like Metro or
because they're in the SBA, because they already are in that business.
Right. But that leaves plenty of people for us to work with.
Yeah, but that could be dangerous.
Well, that's dangerous, and it's a shady area, and that's why organizations like NABO is fighting that, and I think they have the muscle to do it, because NABO, they got a lot of money behind them. You got Oprah, and you got all of these powerful women behind that group, because it's a women's organization. So, but here's what I'm thinking, though. Just like with the FDA, right? Food and Drug Administration.
Right.
Certain medical entities get their drugs passed, and certain ones don't.
Right.
Because those guys are in cahoots with them. It's the same thing with this law, this bogus law that they're trying to pass right now. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Purple Brick is somehow in with the Department of Labor or EDD. They sponsor their campaign.
Yeah, something
you
of
see
that
what I'm
nature.
saying?
But I know the DRE is going after the Department of Real Estate agents. They're getting ready to gear up, because that's a big thing. Los Angeles or California probably has the highest per capita of real estate agents than anywhere else, because of the amount of money made in real estate.
Oh yeah.
So that's interesting. But I'm looking here at some statistics, and there are over 2 million California workers that may be impacted by this.
I think it will probably be more.
Yeah,
because those are the ones that are documented, that are counted. You see what I mean?
Yeah, those are the ones.
There's a lot of other consultants that's
definitely going to be more.
Yeah, there's some that's smaller that are not registered or not licensed and so forth.
Yeah.
But I would say At this point, though, everyone should make sure that they have a business license and operating from their home.
Yes.
And with the ability to do work online, that gives you a lot more leeway to fight this. But you can't be at their locations doing whatever you're doing. And you cannot be under their thumb or their control at all.
And that's kind of why I recommend to participants, our clients, that make sure you get your business license. If you get your business license with the City of Los Angeles, that's free. That's free.
Right.
And if you don't generate revenues in excess of $100,000, you still don't have to pay the city business tax.
Right.
So just file it.
Yeah.
Because many of those small businesses make less than $100,000.
Yeah. Exactly. So I think that's definitely something that we have to educate our people on, because we're kind of in the thick of things. We get information, but just think of how many businesses out there that they don't even know about. They have no clue that unless it's already affected them, like the trucking industry or the hair or the and that can be really big in the beauty industry because a lot of beauticians or a lot of the buildings or the shops, sometimes the owner is just renting the building.
Right. That's how it's been for years.
And they sell the seats.
I have a lot of friends that are hairstylists, and they're figuring it out because they have community meetings they're going to, and they're sitting down talking about the changes that are being made. And right now, the first stage of it is that just to simply make sure all the employees there are doing their own towels, got their own business license on the wall, and that they're separately run their own business in the cubicle that they're in. Because at first it hit them so hard they didn't know what they were going to do. A couple of salons I know closed.
Yeah, a lot of them.
And then there were some adjustments I guess made, and then some meetings were they went to some meetings and some things were discussed, and now they're not taking as of aggressive steps. But the first few steps were making sure your business license on the wall. They have to wash their own towels. They can only have one assistant. They have to get their own products, all that stuff.
Oh.
So now the salons are being more independent as well. So
what they were doing, they were classifying them as employees, but because the system now comes down on them, then they have to have their business license.
No, not necessarily. Sometimes salons were just washing the towels, and salons were just providing some of the things that they know that the people go out for.
That was part of their
But it wasn't necessarily that, But now they have to do everything completely on their own.
Right.
But do you think that from a hairstylist standpoint and a barber is a little different? Because hairstylists generally are very independent. But barbers sometimes...
I think barbers are more independent than hairstylists, to be honest with you.
Because they rent the seats, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what they do?
Yeah, they rent the actual seats, the booths.
Yeah.
Both of them
So
do.
that's a little... That could be a little convoluted. So some of them could be in trouble. Right. And they would have... Because they're not thinking the same way as hairstylists.
I think a lot of them are in trouble because this is why they're really like Stevie, Elite Hair. To give an example, she runs a general like campaign or flyer to promote business for all of her stylists. She has something called Elite Hair Schedulosity, so you can call in and see all of the whether they're employees or independent people, their lists and their schedules, and all of them had to do their own schedulosity. She can no longer promote. So there were a few people who were used to getting. They were used to her providing people for them.
Now
you gotta know how to market. You gotta know how to get out, get your own business.
Exactly. It's just walk-in business for a lot of them.
All the walk-in now goes to their owner. I mean, it's a lot of changes for them, but it's doable.
So we're at the bottom of the hour right now. So we want to go ahead and take a quick break.
Yeah, we got some great guests in
I see.
We got a legend.
Yes. So
that has just walked in.
Did you tell him I rap and sing?
I also have some breaking news that I want to talk about. So we'll do it later on the upper end. Yeah, which is very important to small businesses. So let's do that. So it's now 3:32. Let's go ahead and take a quick break right now, and we'll come back on the other side of the break, and we'll bring in our first guest.
All righty. Sounds fantastic.
So you're watching the Business Zone with
Crystal,
Gilbert Buchanan, your small business paramedic, and
Don Strozier.
That's what I'm talking about. So give us a call at 323-293-3375. That's 323-293-3375, and join the conversation. Take a break.
Yeah.
Small businesses spend more than $500 million each year combined trying to find missing or replace missing paperwork. Hey, small businesses, are you tired of losing out on business opportunities because your paperwork is not in order? And don't you hate having to register in multiple websites just to find a single procurement opportunity that may not even be worth your time? Well, worry no more. Small Biz Pro is the solution to your problems. Small Biz Pro is an all-in-one cloud-based business management, compliance, and procurement assistance software platform that keeps small businesses organized, contract-ready, bank loan-ready, with quick access to procurement opportunities, as well as market research data. Here are some of the features and benefits that you receive when you use Small Biz Pro to run your business daily. Superior record keeping at your fingertips, back office management and compliance, quick access to bids and procurement opportunities in government databases. It allows you to conduct easy market research and gather industry statistics. Government certification preparedness and compliance checklists. Easy HR and general operations management functionality. Bank loan readiness preparation and cash flow management. Certified payroll and labor compliance reporting. Business dictionary with defined business terms. A cloud-based business management platform that keeps small businesses organized and ready. Even nonprofits. Business documents securely stored in the cloud. Data fully encrypted and protected by triple firewall reinforcements. On-the-spot document retrieval for quick decision-making. Bank-level data security for compliance. Document expiration alerts and advanced notifications. It uses security restrictions to block out unauthorized users. And much more. Try it out today for only $5 for the first 30 days. What are you waiting for? Go to www.smallbizpro.net and register now, or your competitors will. Small Biz Pro, keeping small businesses organized, business ready, and contract ready. Subcontractors and small businesses are very good at performing their craft. But when it comes to managing their paperwork and efficiently running their business, not so much. That is why Buchanan & Associates, a multiple award-winning supplier diversity business management, technical support, coaching, and compliance firm is here to help you. Buchanan & Associates possesses core competencies in small business paperwork and government compliance, back office management and business support, business infrastructure and organizational development, light rail transportation program management, assisting small businesses in packaging and submitting their minority, woman-owned, and disadvantaged business enterprise certifications. We even match you up with contract opportunities. Buchanan & Associates has delivered more than 7,500 hours of training to subcontractors by preparing them to become business-ready, contract-ready, and bank loan-ready with the ability to quickly access key documents in seconds. Buchanan & Associates help subcontractors accurately prepare, manage, and submit certified payroll, contract compliance, and labor compliance reports to primes so that they can get paid on time without delays. If you need to meet your disadvantaged business or small business enterprise participation goals, Buchanan & Associates can help you. If you need a qualified and experienced firm to oversee your subcontractors so that you can successfully complete your projects, Buchanan & Associates can help you. We help all businesses organize and set up their company the right way so that they can formally pursue contracts. Buchanan & Associates has assisted subcontractors and primes secure more than $90 million in contract awards. What are you waiting for? Contact Buchanan & Associates today, the small business paramedic. Go to www.thebuchanangroup.net.
So we're back on the Business Zone with
Crystal,
Gilbert Buchanan, your small business paramedic, and
Dawn Stroger.
So you were out visiting and talking to people today, Ms. Dawn?
No, I was minding my own business. I took myself to breakfast, and I had the pleasure of meeting our next guest. The young man, he sat down next to me. He bought my food. Oh. Charming. I was trying not to, pay him any attention whatsoever because I'm a single woman.
That's it. I'm divorcing you. That's it.
But we started talking about this business his second year. It's his second year in business. The name of his company is Legacy Pro AM, and it's a basketball league. And he's doing some amazing things with kids. Right now he's at Drew Middle School. But what I was really excited about in terms of bringing him on the show, last week we talked about small companies that we could help, right?
Yes.
And he models that. He talked to me about some of the resources he was looking for. I said, you got to meet Crystal. You got to meet Gilbert and get set up on the Small Business Pro, format. And I'm going to let him talk about his inspiration, what started him. He's an amazing young man. This is Mr. M. Jumba Williams.
All right. Welcome to the Business Zone, sir.
Show.
How are we doing today?
Appreciate it.
Good. I'm glad John met you. I've been working with children for pretty much all my adult life, and it's really when you find other people that are dedicating their lives and committing some of their time to helping our young children become better adults, that's just awesome. So I take my hat off to you because I know that's there's not a lot of people in our space, but the joys are just tremendous. So
yeah, it is.
Yeah. He said, it is.
I mean, you just get the joy from actually seeing the kids change over time. My league is at Charles Drew Middle School, where I went to school at.
Okay.
My mentor, father figure, was Dino Smalley, who started the Drew League.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after watching him do it for 45 years now, I decided that, you know what, I want to try and have my
You
own
watched
league.
him do it for 45 years?
Oh, no, I didn't. I actually was only there since I was 13.
I thought you watched him.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
He's been around for 45 years.
Yeah. The league has been around for 45 years.
Oh, okay.
And since the age of 13, I've been able to just watch him do certain little things in the league to where so now it's big. Yeah. It's the biggest thing going in the summertime.
That's amazing.
So from that, I took my inspiration to go ahead and start the own Legacy Pro-Am.
Okay.
And it attracts mainly young men from 18 to 25.
Mm-hmm. So I think you have a very interesting story. And what I want to ask you is, because I'm sure there's a lot of other folks out there in the community probably thinking of the same thing or similar. Mm-hmm. So how does one get started with a legacy league like yours? I mean, what do they do first, and then second, and then third?
Believe in yourself.
Okay, that's good.
That's your number one person that's going to stop you is yourself.
Yeah.
By doubting what you can do.
Yeah.
Once you put everything in writing, that's the next step.
Yeah.
After you put everything in writing, then you go ahead and you talk to the people that you believe in that can guide you in the direction that you want to go.
So you talk to your mentor, right?
Talk to him.
But then do you talk to like a league association in order to get this thing started? How does it get started?
No, because everybody don't have your vision.
Right.
I live by the motto, my vision is not your vision.
Yeah.
Right.
So with the vision that Dino and them had, I took some of the things I learned from there and a lot of the other leagues that I played in, refereed in. And I took those and I'm like, what do I want my league to be?
Amazing.
And then that's where I went with it.
I'm sure Crystal has a question for you.
So are they nonprofits or for-profits, and how do you fund your program?
That's why he's here.
The other side of it, just the playing party, because I love basketball.
Okay.
So it's just something to do in the springtime for some of the young men to warm up for the summertime so they could get jobs and everything. The other side of it is the foundation part and the mentoring part. So with that, I have some kids actually at the school that I work at. They'll come over, seniors. They are competing for a $1,000 scholarship.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, how did you get the $1,000? I saved.
Yeah.
So with me saving $1,000, I know that people need that money for that first month.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is show me that you're going to a 4-year university and you come donate your time every single weekend.
Yeah.
Whoever at the top that's there every single weekend that can make it, that's who's going to deserve that $1,000 scholarship.
That's what I'm excited about being a part of.
He can team up with the Urban League and Vermont Slauson. You see what I mean?
I'm introducing to him to Jihad Scott. I do something with Jihad Scott every summer. We do the LA. I think you performed with me once there. Maybe you didn't. But the LA All-Star team, they got a group of young kids that are inner city community kids that need a whole lot of help. He has about 26 kids that every Thursday I train with. So I'm partnering with him. I'm partnering them together.
Oh, very good.
He can partner with as many people as he likes, but I'm introducing the two of them. And the person that I was able to get my nonprofit status set up, and sometimes it takes you anywhere. I have a friend of mine. It's been a year processing her own paperwork. I got my nonprofit status in less than 30 days.
Really? How did you do that?
Because I went to a lawyer. Most people don't want to pay the money. And when you do it yourself and you don't answer the questions correctly, it takes you longer. But I got mine.
30 days?
Yeah.
Should write a book on that. That's another subject.
So that was why I was asking, because as a nonprofit, I sit on a board for an organization called Pete Brown Jr. Tennis Program. Okay. And probably when it was originally started by Pete Brown, he was probably very much like your mentor, just doing it out of his pocket and for the love, right? And then our CEO or chairperson of the organization is probably you, because he was 8 when he was discovered by Pete Brown, and Pete taught him how to play basketball. He went to Long Beach State and got scholarships, and not basketball, tennis, and he's an awesome tennis player. So then he took the program and created a nonprofit that we kind of fall under the umbrella for a while of the Harvard Tennis Club, which is an adult club, but they were not a nonprofit, so they couldn't go after funding.
Right.
And then, so once you do that, then you can go out write for grants and stuff. So that's what we do. We write for grants. And there are a lot, like with LA 84, which was the Olympics Fund and Foundation. So that way you can get money in order to help you be able to provide all the programs and services for the kids. But that's awesome. I mean, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So what are your needs right now?
Our main needs is just to be able to, because I want to give out another scholarship.
Okay.
So being able to give out another scholarship, because I have 2 young ladies that show up every single weekend.
Right.
And I will go work my tail off to give out the other scholarship, but if someone wanted to donate it, that would be fine. The way that I've been reaching out to sponsors through Instagram and things like that, but nobody ever responded. And the thing that I was offering is, if you sponsor someone, then I'm able to make you a banner and we'll put up and we'll do a player of the week, things of that nature. Yeah. So I'm just trying to tie it in to where so people have something to come watch for free.
Right.
It's good basketball. Come watch it for free Saturdays and Sundays. Yeah. And also you can leave your child there too as well. Yeah. If you have a high school senior that want to learn how to referee, want to learn how to run the league, want to learn how to coach, you want to help out the snack bar, want to learn how to run the table. Yeah.
So you should be a nonprofit.
Absolutely.
Because you're teaching. So who is doing the? So obviously it's a full program, not just athletics, but you're also mentoring the kids. Is there an academic portion to that?
I haven't tied it in. I mean, I'm a teacher too as well, with athletic director too as well. Okay. So, but I haven't tied it in just yet, and I basically based everything around basketball. So if they can learn how to work the systems that I have with it, because everything is online now.
I think that's neat. Because with basketball, you've got assist, you've got passing, you support, and do you defend, all of those things. You know, if you incorporate, I like that.
But I'm always open to learn. So when she gave me this opportunity today, I'm like, forget everything else I got to go do.
I know he was going to put on some heartstrings. We talk about babies when Chris was sitting up here. So but you know what I was really excited about was being able to offer him Final Business Pro, make sure all his things are set up. He's new. He's new, and we can help him as an example of what we do here. We can help
making sure that he's set up.
Well,
make sure
I'm definitely going to donate my program. I don't know if you saw it on the commercial when we went to break, Small Biz Pro.
Okay.
But I'm going to donate that program to you for life. Okay?
Thank you.
So you have it for life. And I'll sit with you and I'll help you to set up your infrastructure.
Right.
You know, what documents you need, you know, to make it work for you.
You
see what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you're going the nonprofit route, there are certain documents you need to have as a nonprofit.
Right.
So I'll work with you. And I still think that he should link up with the Urban League and Vermont Slauson. I think that would be excellent. What about Nifty? You think Nifty would be?
Well, so Nifty is actually, so I do I do a lot with kids, but I have and we can get some of your kids in the program over the summer. So I do a 10-day biz camp, and it's to teach kids how to be entrepreneurs.
Okay.
And it's we're going to be starting June 18th. 18th, 17th is 10 days, and at the end of the 10 days, they are actually going to have a business plan. And then they compete like Shark Tank, and they compete for $750, 500 and 300, 350, I think it is. Okay. We have a graduation. So right now we just looked at Ochi over here on 54th, but I think I just got a message before I got here that last year we had the graduation at Southwest College. So we're looking at maybe we can have the classes over there, over at the college. I think it's called college. I think it's high school over there.
Yeah, it's middle college.
Middle college. So that's what we're looking at. So in that program, the kids are learning everything from A to Z on how to run a business. We have the curriculum is lecture activities, lecture reinforcement with an activity. And so, and it's intense. So they're there from 9 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm teaching all day. And then we take them to JA, Junior Achievement Finance Park, and they learn financial literacy and how to create a budget and how to live within a budget and what it would look like as an adult. Okay. And then we have a wholesale trip where we teach them. They go downtown. We invest $25 for them. They purchase products, and then they have to come back and market that product, and then we have a sale day. And then they're inviting their friends and their family and their community, and then they're selling. So the caveat is that you have competition of 25 other students. And so you got to be able to, get your $25 back, because you got to get that back to us. You can't leave the premises without us getting our investment back, and then be able to make a profit out of it. Okay. So it's an excellent program. And so we do 2 sessions and 25 kids. So we do a total of 50 kids over the summer. So if you have any kids, the application, I can send the link over to you.
Okay. And we can find a way to get those kids sponsored into that system.
Okay.
Yeah. Into her thing. And so that could be part of your what do you call it? What did you ask him the component? If you had the educational component,
right. Yeah, that would be part of the
educational component to develop something of your own.
Okay. So we raised the funds. So the program is actually it's free to the kids, but it's actually a value of about $1,500 per kid. Last year for graduation, we had Norm Nixon come out, and he talked to the kids. He was the keynote speaker. Okay. He gave all the kids, the ones that didn't win, he gave them money. I think they all got about $200 from him. Wow. So he just went and just peeled it off. The kids were like, this is the money camp.
Didn't you give the kids, is that how you gave the kids a $250 at the end of the thing when it was done?
They get also paid. They get paid to do that. Oh, so they get a stipend of $250 for participating and following all the rules. We have some deep rules.
So I said that because you can get the kids sponsored in, and that sponsorship money can pay them at the end of the month. At the end of the thing. So it's free for them, but we would raise money for them to go. So that could be a program we could implement.
And right now I'm doing, this is a special one. This is, we have 2 teams of kids, but it's actually 9 groups participating. Brotherhood Crusade, Los Angeles Urban League, and myself. We're the only ones that are not schools. So Augusta Hawkins and all of them. So these kids are competing for $5,000, and they're doing it as a team, and they split the $5,000. But when I first said $5,000, the kids are like, oh. I'm like, what the heck? Don't y'all know how? So finally, I said, one little girl, I said, take 5,000 and divide it by 3. And so she did. She goes, oh my God, that's a lot. Not the 5,000, the 1,250. The 1,250 was that's a lot of money. The 5,000 wasn't enough to get you moving.
She probably was thinking it was 500.
No, we said $5,000. They didn't. So now they're building, and this one they have to create a business that has a social. Social enterprise piece to it, meaning like what you're doing, right? So you could be a for-profit, and you're selling T-shirts and souvenirs and uniform and all that sort of stuff, right? So that could be your for-profit business, which is now supporting your non-profit. So that's actually what I'm going to recommend is that you be a for-profit, you be a social enterprise.
Right. Of course, both.
That's the new trend now. Where businesses are becoming social enterprise. So you have the non-profit component and a for-profit.
Right. Okay. So when you're teaching them how to be referees and manage money, snack bars and that kind of stuff, that's the for-profit piece, because then they can raise money to support their own, and then you can match your funds.
Okay. Do you want to tell the audience how they can reach you and what they need to do to get involved in your program?
Tell me you're looking for some money. Looking at camera.
You can reach me at 47LBL. That is the league page. Come out every Saturday and Sunday. We at Charles Drew Middle School. It's located off of Firestone and Compton Avenue.
What time?
The times varies. On Saturdays, we go from 12 until 6. And on Sundays, we go from 11 until 6.
Is there a phone number?
No phone number.
Okay.
What's your website address or email?
Oh, my email is 47legacy@gmail.com.
Perfect.
Well, we take my hat off. There's my card.
Yeah.
So that you can reach out to us and we can help you.
I have my card here, and I'm going to give you my brochure. I really want you to reach out to me so I can help you get started, okay?
Yes, I appreciate you guys giving me this platform.
Oh, yeah.
And I definitely will reach out to you guys.
Yes.
That's the best thing I can do.
So we want to get businesses start the right way, because over the years they haven't been started the right way, so they crash and burn. We don't want that anymore. According to the SBA, 80% of small businesses fail within the first 3 years because their infrastructure is not there, their management is not there, loans, a lot of things. So we want to flip that around. And instead of 80% failing, we want at least 80% succeeding.
Yeah, he's not going to fail because he's working with kids.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Just again, good stuff.
Yeah,
Our children need mentors, and they need people that can help guide them into to be progressive, positive, successful adults.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Now tell them one more time, how do you win the $1,000?
The young person have to come every Saturday and Sunday to help out.
For how long?
For the next, we have 9 weeks left.
9 weeks left, so it's not too late to join.
It's not too late to join.
And what's the age? Can you be 26?
And it's boys and girls.
Boys and girls.
Awesome.
Boys and girls. So they can help out from the snack bar to the table to basically following me around, learning how the business actually works.
Okay.
9 weeks left.
I got one quick question for
Yes.
you. How do you outreach to get to these kids to get them involved?
How do I outreach?
Yeah.
I go through Instagram. My whole league was started off of Instagram.
So you don't like go in the community to parents and say, hey.
At the moment, I'm not able to.
Oh.
So what it is that is me doing a lot of the footwork.
Yeah.
So when I get off work, I actually go work out, and I talk to a lot of people through the gym. So if I'm able to communicate with you through the gym, then I'm able to go ahead and get it out too as well.
Could do it. You could do it through the churches too.
Yeah, that's true too.
That would be.
Yeah, we can take you on
that's
the
like a
church
pot. Yeah, that's like a pot there waiting for you. You know.
In the rec center.
But don't underestimate the power of that Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Instagram's powerful.
That's true.
Because he's built this, he said, over the
Right.
Instagram.
Right.
So
I
we
know.
got to get your
I
Instagram.
know.
started.
I know.
How many
We're
kids
gonna
are
get
actually
started.
active with you today?
Actually active with me today, I have 2 that show up, and I have 2 that work with me after school. So right now we have 4 that's actually active.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Well, we
that's
want
a
to
nice
thank you so much.
Last year, how many did you have?
Last year we only had 1 last year.
Okay.
So we wasn't able to give out a scholarship last year.
Right.
This year we was able to give out a scholarship.
Okay.
Wow, that's great, man.
So
Okay.
I want you to document all of this because at some point you're going to put a video together to show the accomplishment of the program over the years. You see what I mean? That's what we want. All righty?
all right.
All righty.
man.
Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
dropping all that you had to do and coming to visit us.
Being on the Business Zone. Have you ever heard of the Business Zone before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, man. Well, now you know. You're
Now
going to
you
tell
know.
all your friends, right?
See what happens when you meet me? Your life changes.
And we'll make sure
I'm known to change lives.
we'll make sure you get a clip of this video.
All right.
And then
Yeah.
you can put it up on you can clip it up and put it up on your Instagram.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, so we're going to head back into a commercial break
yes.
and then get ready for our next guest.
Okay, definitely.
All righty.
You're on the Business Zone with
Crystal.
Gilbert Buchanan, your small business paramedic, and
Don Strozier.
All right, we'll see you in a minute.
take a break.
Subcontractors and small businesses are very good at performing their craft. But when it comes to managing their paperwork and efficiently running their business, not so much. That is why Buchanan & Associates, a multiple award-winning supplier diversity business management, technical support, coaching, and compliance firm is here to help you. Buchanan & Associates possesses core competencies in small business paperwork and government compliance, back office management and business support, business infrastructure and organizational development, light rail transportation program management, assisting small businesses in packaging and submitting their minority, woman-owned, and disadvantaged business enterprise certifications. We even match you up with contract opportunities. Buchanan and Associates has delivered more than 7,500 hours of training to subcontractors by preparing them to become business-ready, contract-ready, and bank loan-ready with the ability to quickly access key documents in seconds. Buchanan and Associates help subcontractors accurately prepare, manage, and submit certified payroll, contract compliance, and labor compliance reports to primes so that they can get paid on time without delays. If you need to meet your disadvantaged business or small business enterprise participation goals, Buchanan and Associates can help you. If you need a qualified and experienced firm to oversee your subcontractors so that you can successfully complete your projects, Buchanan and Associates can help you. We help all businesses organize and set up their company the right way so that they can formally pursue contracts. Buchanan and Associates has assisted subcontractors and primes secure more than $90 million in contract awards. What are you waiting for? Contact Buchanan and Associates today, the small business paramedic. Go to www.thebuchanangroup.net and begin saving now. Small businesses spend more than $500 million each year combined trying to find missing or replace missing paperwork. Hey, small businesses, are you tired of losing out on business opportunities because your paperwork is not in order? And don't you hate having to register in multiple websites just to find a single procurement opportunity that may not even be worth your time? Well, worry no more. Small Biz Pro is the solution to your problems. Small Biz Pro is an all-in-one cloud-based business management, compliance, and procurement assistance software platform that keeps small businesses organized, contract-ready, bank loan-ready, with quick access to procurement opportunities, as well as market research data. Here are some of the features and benefits that you receive when you use Small Biz Pro to run your business daily. Superior record keeping at your fingertips, back office management and compliance, quick access to bids and procurement opportunities in government databases. It allows you to conduct easy market research and gather industry statistics. Government certification preparedness and compliance checklists. Easy HR and general operations management functionality. Bank loan readiness preparation and cash flow management. Certified payroll and labor compliance reporting. Business dictionary with defined business terms. A cloud-based business management platform that keeps small businesses organized and ready, even nonprofits. Business documents securely stored in the cloud. Data fully encrypted and protected by triple firewall reinforcements. On-the-spot document retrieval for quick decision-making. Bank-level data security for compliance. Document expiration alerts and advanced notifications. It uses security restrictions to block out unauthorized users, and much more. Try it out today for only $5 for the first 30 days. What are you waiting for? Go to www.smallbizpro.net and register now, or your competitors will. Small Biz Pro, keeping small businesses organized, business ready, and contract ready.
So we're back on the Business Zone,
and welcome back. And this is Christo, and we have a legend and royalty in the house today.
Man, this is amazing.
Mr. Alonzo Williams. He is the undisputed godfather of West Coast hip hop with an entertainment career spanning over 40 years as a DJ, record producer, and leader of the world-class Wrecking Crew. Lonzo is also credited with launching the careers of some of the most notable names in hip-hop. His roster or proteges include NWA, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, DJ Yalla, and Eazy-E. Michelle, DJ Battlecake,
Come on,
that Cat, Rodney O, and Joe Cooley, and the LA Dream Team and Compton's Most Wanted, just to name a few.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
He's a nightclub owner in Compton. You're a native of Compton, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Straight out of Compton. Straight out of Compton. And he's a hip-hop historian. He's an author. And I think now he has moved into the philanthropy, the nonprofit world.
That's great.
And he's looking to mentor some young people in the industry, right?
Yes, ma'am. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Welcome
exactly
to the
what
Business
all
Zone.
down pat.
Welcome to the
I know,
Business Zone, sir. Appreciate it.
I had a conversation with Rochelle Lucas to find out who you were.
You know what? And she didn't know how much of a role she played in my career.
Really?
I had to tell her. I mean, I put it in my book. I have a book called NWA, Not Without Alonzo.
Okay.
She didn't know she was in it. I said, she said, why am I in the book? I said, Rochelle, you don't understand. When you put me and Greg Mack together, you made the combination that we needed at that time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because Greg Mack was on the radio. I was running the streets with Uncle Jam's Army and some other folks. And Greg Mack came into. I just shut my club Eve After Dark down. And when you see us straight out of Compton, how Doodles was the spot. That's because me and Greg made it to spot.
Oh.
Okay. And in that movie Straight Out of Compton, it was so much they could not put in the movie.
Yeah.
But Rochelle connected me with Greg, and me and Greg put together a thing called the Traffic Jam. And every day from 5 to 5:15, there was a mixed show on K-Day that Yella and Dr. Dre did. And because of that show, we were able to advertise Doodles and blow it up.
Wow.
And Rochelle was instrumental in that whole situation.
And she didn't
even know it.
She didn't even know.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And Rochelle, when you meet her, and I'll have to have her on the show, but she's kind of quiet.
Very quiet.
She does not look like she was at K-Day and was representing hip-hoppers.
No. Every time I talk to I love Rochelle because when I talk to Rochelle about hip-hop, she's a clean sheet of paper. She ain't trying to compare no notes. She's all ears.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's taking it all in.
Yeah.
But she was right there between Roger Clayton of Uncle Jam's Army and myself. She was both of our sales rep at K-Day.
Yeah.
So she knows the fuse. She knows all the parts. She stayed out of the business, so she's like, I ain't in that. Give me my money, okay?
I love that. I love
Wow.
that.
That's what I love about her. She's always been.
She's
She's
so cool.
Way. She's so cool.
Yeah. And so she invited him to come to the digital marketing classes.
Right. Yep.
And I looked up and I went, whoa, what's happening in here? Because I was in another room and I came in. I was like, okay, we done stepped up a notch here in the digital marketing world.
So what made you decide to do the digital marketing thing?
Well, after 40 years of promoting nightclubs, I'm tired of that. Okay. And at my house, I have a huge studio. My studio is bigger than my house.
Yeah.
And I have a recording studio, a video photography studio, and also a podcast studio.
Yeah.
And I want to expand that and take the whole operation viral. Yeah. So I need to study on this whole digital platform that everybody knows about. That's why I got this kid with me right now. He's one of my mentors when it comes to the digital situation. And so, in order for you to go viral, you have to have some youngsters on your team.
You have to have some
youngsters. I mentor them on one thing, and then mentor me on something totally different.
True.
So
that's true, man.
We just playing this, exchange
I'm with
services
you, man.
game.
I'm with you because I'm where you are right now. I need one of him.
Kid on your team too.
I need one of him.
But I knew he was committed because I guess it must have been the second time you came to the meeting. We had, because I kind of switch it up a little bit because we want our people have to become more digitally the mindset has to be there. So we switch it up from a live to doing a Zoom. Well, I didn't have him in the system as of yet, but Rochelle was in the system, and I had sent out notifications that we're going to do a Zoom meeting tonight. It was pouring down raining a couple weeks ago, and he showed up at the Urban League, and so Rochelle reaches, she texts me, Krista, we need the information and send it directly to Alonzo. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll do that, but who gonna go home and come online? And then I looked down, I was like, whoa, he went home and came online.
He's serious about it, man.
You know what? I do a lot of mentoring. Okay. I can give you all the parts. If you don't put them together,
right.
If you don't use them, it does no good for me to mentor you, talk to you, coach you. If I give you all the parts, it's like praying without works. Okay, you can pray all you want to. If you don't get off your butt and make something happen, it's not going to happen. You can't pray your way up on something. But for the lottery tickets, okay, but you're still going to buy a lottery ticket.
My question is, are you still discovering talent? I need to know.
Every chance I get.
Okay.
Every chance I get.
So how did you become the godfather of West Coast hip hop?
You know what? And I get to ask that question a lot. That's not something you set out to do in high school.
True. Was that on your goal list and your bucket list?
Okay. When I left high school, hip hop was not even invented yet.
Really?
And I wanted it, but the path was so interesting for me, even though I lived it. It's like, wow. I used to go to, when I was coming up, we had the dances in the park. You might remember that. The sock hops, okay? And we should go to them all the time. And as we got older, they stopped doing it. So we started doing our own dances. But when I first went to the sock hops, I fell in love with the DJs. Okay, like from KGFJ. Okay, you got to be a head, old head, know about KGFJ.
Right. Yes. And K-Day.
When I wanted to feel that energy because there's no. Only person gets the same energy as a live band is a DJ. When you're a DJ and you rocking, you get an energy that you can't buy, you can't snort it, you can't smoke it. You get something you can't get that from no place else. I wanted it, but I thought you had to get it through radio because at that time there were no mobile DJs.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
I thought I had to go to radio.
Okay.
And back then, those who knew me back then knew I had a horrible lisp. I sound like Daffy Duck.
So they weren't ironing you up.
But I got lucky. And I went to Gardena High School. I graduated. And they had opportunity to check off broadcasting. And I checked off broadcasting. And I got a scholarship to go to a broadcast school.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
And I'm still Daffy Duck.
but they cultured it.
But one of my mentors and teachers was a guy named Jay Rich. Jay Rich was on KGLH forever. And he was one of the most articulate guys on radio. He took me under his wing. He said, "You don't have a mental problem. You're just lazy. Okay? You don't like moving your tongue." So he gave me a bunch of exercises. And I would sit there and go the for hours on end. And that's how I was able to overcome it. I still have it somewhat if I get mad or just get lazy. But I've been able to consciously overcome it. And later on, and it was right there in the 70s. Wow. And they was doing the disco. I'm that old, baby. Don't let this just man fool you, okay? You must want to get caught by a spider. Anyway.
but so if you were with Uncle Jam.
I was Uncle Jam's Army's first DJ.
Okay, so Subway.
So, come on, baby. Subway, Flanagan's, come on. I had
Speakeasy.
I opened Eve After Dark in 1979. Okay, I was 22 years old.
Wow.
And I would go, back then, they had so many clubs in the city. You could go to clubs every night.
Green the Red Onion
on Thursdays. Flanagan's on Mondays.
Parties every night. I didn't party but one day a week. It was only one day, that was Sunday, that I didn't go out.
I started on Sunday. I would work on Friday and Saturday, my own teen club. And then I would go out on Saturday during the week. Paradise 24. We very seldom went into Paradise. We sit in the parking lot and do the parking lot pimping. My buddy had a limousine, right? We sat in the parking lot on the limousine. I was just doing my record thing, and I'd be out there, had my foot out the door like Morris Day. He flagged the girls down. I got Lonzo in the car right now. So I can't tell you some of the parties we had in my house. Anyway,
so that means subjects. I probably saw you in the parking lot.
Probably did. I probably was flagging you down. You just one of the girls that didn't fall into the trap.
I didn't fall into the trap, but I was at the club. I didn't fall into the trap.
So you were there.
I was there.
She probably walked right past us.
I knew you was fast.
I know. And my girlfriend actually, she hung out with
Roger.
Roger. He was a good friend of hers. So her name is Daisy. They called her Sita, Daisy Bellamy, and she was with him. They partied. She was actually, when he was promoting, she was putting the signs up on the.
I ain't mad at her.
On the post
to hang out with us, you got to go to work.
Yeah, and I met him. I met him for the first time because I didn't know her at that time. Met him the first time before he died. A couple years before he died, we went to see Frankie Beverly in Riverside.
Okay.
And we stayed there for the weekend and hung out with him.
Now, you got to understand, me and Roger go back to 1977 before I opened the club up.
Okay.
I was his first DJ.
He was DJ Construction?
I was Disco Construction.
Disco Construction.
I was Disco Lonzo of Disco Construction.
Okay.
And we had this love-hate relationship. And we always talked about writing books. And we worked together. We were workmates, worked at the same record distributor. Yeah. And he blew up. His thing was big dances. My thing was consistency. Every club I had at least 6 years. Eve After Dark, Dudo, Skateland, Hollywood Park Casino. I did all those, okay?
Okay.
So I was always taught consistency, build your money up, do your thing. Yeah. And he liked doing big stuff, the convention center and a sports arena. That's fine, but I'm going to get my crumb. I'm going to get these nickels every week for the next week. You know, you get them quarters every once in a while. I'm going to get these nickels, nickels and dimes every week and stay consistent. Yeah. And we were talking about writing a book. And I started writing my book because we had this competition.
Yeah. To see who can complete it first.
Who can do it first. And he died.
Oh, man.
How you going to do that, man?
So he didn't get his book.
I was writing the book the night I got the call.
Wow.
He had died.
Oh, wow.
And it took me almost 3 years to write the book and go back to the book because there was no reason to write the book.
There's no motivation.
You know Roland works.
I know Roland.
All of those. Those are the ones I hung out with.
Roland is the only promoter
Steve
that's been doing it longer than I have.
Yeah.
Okay. Roland is. We talked about this. We've had this conversation.
Yeah.
Roland is the only person that's been promoting longer than I have, but I've had more clubs than he has. I've been more consistent. I've owned clubs. He's promoted more.
He promoted, but he didn't have a club.
But he never had his own venue. Yeah. I've had 6 different clubs in my career.
And Mark Gaspar actually wanted a club. Okay. So that was the partners that they had when they were doing the last round, but they never did because he wanted but he wanted the live music. They were more into the live music.
Exactly. Yeah. The club thing, it's gotten so crazy. Yeah. And especially these days, and I finna get on my soapbox for a minute.
Okay.
BS and clubs and BS and business don't mix.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. No. And this is when people asked. It was a Facebook post recently. Why there's no clubs in the city? Mm-hmm. Name all the clubs. Okay. You could go down Crenshaw, start at Imperial Highway, and go to clubs all the way to Wilshire. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I remember Covadis.
Covadis.
Okay. I mean, we started at Imperial Highway and go all the way.
Carlos and Charlie's.
Come on.
And Speakeasy.
Come on, Speakeasy.
I know. Y'all think I was just this little shy person.
No. We know that.
What was the one? Carlos up on Hollywood, the Roxy.
Yeah,
and there was another one. What was the one? That was Speakeasy in the back where they had the best.
Yeah, you had to go around the side to be real quiet because everybody's apartment. That's what they called the Speakeasy.
That was up in Hollywood.
Literally, they had double doors. Yeah. They had double doors. You walk in one door, it closed, and the other door opened. Then they had the Disco 9000.
Disco 9000.
On the 9000 on the was it 9?
It was on the. It was the 9.
It was 9,000 was the address to the building.
Right, and I think
but the club's on the top floor. Mm-hmm. Okay. And oh my God.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I have a friend, his name is Keith McAllister. I think he hung out at that club a lot.
I tell people all the time that when gang mentality came into the hood, it ruined a lot of stuff.
Yeah. It actually, I'll tell you exactly when it happened. It was when that first shooting that was at Fridays. It was one that was a shooting out in the marina.
Okay, I remember that.
At
Fridays.
Fridays.
That was a spot on every Friday.
Everybody there was something that went on at the Ramada.
Right.
Yeah, at Mingles.
Right.
So that was my other spot.
Right. Oh, my Mingles?
Yeah. I think I was 7 years old when I was going on. Did some stuff I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, and you weren't even here yet. But I partied. I had a ball. That's why I never got married.
Let me tell you a quick Mingles story right quick, right?
Okay.
My buddy was a DJ at Mingles. His name was Master Blaster.
Oh, okay.
He discovered Robin Harris, the comedian, at Mingles.
Wow.
Okay. My buddy was a DJ, and I'm a DJ as well. And he said, Lon, could you sit in for me for a minute? I'm going to dance with my little friend, friend, right? Yeah. So I'm like, okay, so I'm DJing, and he dances right in front of me, and the DJ booth is similar to this right here. Yeah. But I'm like, dude, who are you dancing with? And he's dancing, and he said, I look down. He got this little person. She about 4 feet tall. She's getting busy, okay? And I'm laughing and like, hey man, I'm the first guy you know go out. He called them midgets back then. Yeah. He's the first guy you got go out with a midget. I said, you really are, Doc. We had a ball at Mingles.
Oh yeah, Mingles was my spot. And then I migrated up to Lil J's.
Lil J's.
Yeah, that's down where.
Lil J's, downtown LA. Baby, you born
I remember Lil J's.
Yeah, that was my spot.
You a 70s baby or 80s baby?
90s.
Oh.
I'm a 70s baby. I'm 70s.
So my Lil J's story is, Lil J's was actually frequented by police officers in the military, right? Yeah. So, and my thing is to meet the doormen. So, because I don't do lines, and my girlfriend and I know we don't do lines. Right. So we knew the DJs or the doorman or the promoter. Right. That's how we got in. Yeah. And so at Lil J's, so I knew all the door guys, and they were all police officers and cops. But then, as it got in, and I became a VIP, there was a woman there that actually was the captain at Southwest.
Okay.
She and I looked alike. And I didn't know that until one day I was dancing, and this guy said, "Hey, Crystal, how you?" And I think her name was Crystal as well. How you doing? I saw you at Civil Brass. Like, no, you didn't, and I didn't know that who this person was. Right. And so he gets there and he's arguing with me. So this other guy that I'd actually gone out with, he goes, no, man, that's not her. He said, but she looks so much like her, but one's a little more bustier than the other. So he said, in fact, go upstairs, and she's upstairs.
Wow.
But we never, and I was there 3 days a week. Wow. I never met her, and she never met me. But that's everybody crazy in there, so when I would come to the door, they thought I was her. It's like, go on in. Have a good time.
VIP status.
That's too funny.
They try to get promotions.
That's amazing.
So you and Roland, and a number of you, all of you, created businesses out of this.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about, because, a lot of times you think of that just being a hobby. And not a business.
It started off being a hobby for me. I was just making CDs and stuff. I mean, not CDs, I'm sorry, cassettes back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would DJ my car club events, whatever the case may be. Vegas. Anybody remember Vegas? And
yes.
Yeah, the little mini Camaros.
Yeah,
And one day we had a party, and I made me and my partner split up for like $900, $450 for DJing. This might be something to look into. Okay? But I tell you what was crazy. I was taught later on that if you do it for free, you'll do it for pay.
Right.
Okay. And do what you love. You never work hard a day in your life.
Okay.
Okay. And give people what they need, and they'll always need you.
Yeah.
Those have been the two principles I've always worked by. My last job was 1979.
Awesome.
Wow.
Okay? Wow. I never sold dope. I have to make that disclaimer.
Because that's the industry.
Dope. Yeah. I just shut my club down, March 2nd. After 40 years, I just got kind of tired, wanted to do something else.
Okay.
And well, for me, I've been kind of blessed that my star is kind of rising again through all these documentaries and stuff I did back 35 years ago with Dre and Cube and everybody. Now I can go into another less stressful career and do what I want, do what I like doing. I work with so many artists, and what I realized with artists today, most of them are still as ignorant as ever to the business part of this.
Right.
They forgot. They're so busy about the music, they forgot about the business. And I listened to guys on different shows, and one that really touched me was this new guy, Blueface. I'm not a fan of his at all, but to hear him talk about how he let somebody else take care of his business, and he's not, I'm not concerned about my paperwork, I'm just having fun.
Wow.
Oh, Oh, you are the perfect fool.
Yeah.
You are the perfect fool.
He's that 80%er that we just talked about.
Right. You're the one you're the one that they're going to get every time.
Oh, yeah. Especially the IRS.
The IRS and the vultures. They look for guys like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And wasn't that in the movie with Straight Outta Compton? Because it Dr. Dre was like, well, where the money? Or was it, no, it was Ice Cube. Where the money?
Okay.
And then Eazy-E was just
exactly.
happy
go lucky.
As long as they're getting some money.
Yeah.
But who counting?
Yeah.
Right,
okay?
Exactly.
Gotta count your money,
you need to be at the table to count your own money. Nobody count your money for you.
Gotta count your money.
And don't they get, because they don't get a whole, with all of the hoopla that goes around with it, because you really don't get as much money off their song. Or how does that work?
It all depends on who's handling your business.
Yeah.
Okay. When you have one person that represents everybody, and there is a principal person, like with this situation, Eazy-E was the man. Eazy-E and Dre were the main guys, so they thought. Mm-hmm. So they looked out for Eazy-E and Dre. Yeah. Jerry Heller made sure Eazy and Dre were taken care of. Right. Okay, everybody else was kind of all right. Yeah. But Dre had a mansion, Eazy had a mansion, Jerry had a mansion. They all lived in the same neighborhood. I've been to all of them house. Yeah. Okay. Right. Everybody else lived with their mama, their girlfriend, or had their own little small apartments. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And when you watch, if you ever watch Unsung, you'll see it happen every time. Every time there's a group. Yeah. Oh, man, we all living together, eating at the same plate, driving the same car, living in the same house. But as soon as they have a hit record, there's two factors that come into play that changes everything. And that's the publishing and the writers. Okay? If you're a writer and a publisher, if you have a hit record and your record makes it on the radio, you're going to have a revenue stream that won't be privy to the non-writers. Right. So you guys are still gigging. Y'all may have an arrangement. All right, we do a show. We spend the money 5 ways. Everybody gets paid equally after expenses. Okay, that's fine. But when you write a song or you publish a song, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. That's true. Most cats choose not to. While y'all 3 were out partying, these 2 were out in the studio writing the song. We wrote the hits for y'all to play. Okay? So we don't have to give you writers credits if you weren't there. We don't have to give you publishing if you weren't there. So as these records take off and become hits, the publisher and the writer, they buy Benzes. Y'all still driving that van. Okay? They move out the house that y'all lived in together, and y'all buy, they buy individual houses, and y'all mad. Okay? Everybody mad. I've seen it happen on multiple times. So many times. So many times. Everybody mad at the writers of the song and the publisher because you didn't take care of your business.
I'm writing my own songs.
That's why many of those groups break up.
Right.
Even those boy bands, Backstreet Boys, all the same thing. It's the same thing.
Right. And a lot of times with those boy bands, the manager will own the name.
Yes.
He'll
That's
own
what
the
happened
name.
to the group B2K, which is my family, with Chris Stokes.
Okay. So he'll once he owns the name, he can change the players out as he wants to. Right. You like a deal? Bye. Next.
You know the first group that I recognized that with? Who? Yeah. You remember that group Menudo?
Menudo.
Yeah. Menudo. That's how it got started.
I remember Menudo.
They change up once those guys get to like 16 or 17, they change them out. And it's the same name.
Because it's a boy band, and if they're unless you're like the what is it, NSYNC and those kind of guys, and then they kind of and what's the ones that the brothers? There are 3 brothers that were
Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, Backstreet Boys.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Unless you are a creator, you're like a Disney character.
Yeah, exactly.
You just become the new Mickey Mouse.
That's right.
So we need to be creators of our own project.
Yeah.
We need to be creators and writers on our own project.
For sure.
Creators, you need to be owners of your masters.
Owners of your masters. So who just paid for all our masters recently? Sierra's husband paid for all our masters.
Yeah, somebody bought her, and then somebody else too. Was it? I just saw it pop up in my feed the other day that somebody just got her. It was not Sierra. That was like
what happened with Prince and his masters?
He got them back.
He got them back. Right. That's probably why he's not here.
Yeah. And then Tony just got them back.
We're not going to get to my theories.
Okay.
Theories to myself.
So now Gilbert, he was a Jamaican reggae
singer.
I think you should hear him sing and me singing. Let us honestly know if we have careers in the industry. Since you're the best. Yes, sing for him, please, Bob.
Well, he heard the
So
no, that didn't do any justice. No, don't tell him. He didn't hear the theme song. No, because he can sing.
Oh, no.
Because I want to sing too.
No, you can go ahead and sing.
I want you to go first.
I'll harmonize for you. But I learned what you're saying. I learned that back in the day, back in Jamaica, man. And the thing about it with a lot of Jamaican artists, they don't know what you're saying. They don't know that. They find that out when they go to England or Japan or one of those different countries. Right. You see what I'm saying?
Well, you have to understand that this game, the music game, is where a lot of gangsters come from.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
And see, the record companies, they know that every artist has this one element to them that they can play to, and to get them to go blind to everything else. Yeah. And that's their ego.
I don't have ego.
I'm so talented.
Yeah.
You don't need to hear my voice.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Yeah.
I'm so pretty. I need to be heard. I need to sing.
Yeah.
And they give you this. They got this game. I've seen it played. It happened to me.
Yeah.
What they do is they give you a contract.
Uh-huh.
That thick.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And on top of that contract, they give you a check with your name on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the check.
Yeah.
You know, the check got, what's your name?
You see the zeros?
Don.
Got my name on it.
Don, what's your last name?
Strozier.
Don Strozier, $50,000.
Yeah.
Don Strozier, $100,000. Don ain't thinking about no business. Her mind just been shot. Her mind goes shopping.
And then you get that $50,000 before even a song is released.
Right.
So you're going, wow, this is money. Right. Can you imagine when I get this released? Oh man, I'm really making so much more.
You got all these contracts, and see, a contract ain't nothing but a big old word puzzle.
Yeah.
Remember when you was a kid, you had a bus left, one bus left Chicago at 55 miles an hour headed to L.A., one left at 65
what time will it get
New York. What time they gonna get?
Right.
And 1 minute they're giving you something on the page one. You just deal with
page one.
Yeah. Page one. This is a big number. Okay. And it tell you $5 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a $5 million deal.
Yeah.
Well, in the other 49 pages, they tell you how you not getting them for
exactly.
$5 million.
Exactly.
Wow. If you sell all these records, jump through all these sales hoops and whatever, you'll make $5 million. But your chances of doing this is slim and none. Ask Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So with the changes in the industry because of social media, what do you think now?
I think that is it
easier?
It's not easier by no means.
Still
because
tricky.
What happened is when the cost of doing business dropped down, everybody wants to do business. Okay. When I was in the 80s, the introduction of the digital age brought the cost of business doing down when we can afford it. Because back then it was like maybe $2,500. Now all you need is a thumb drive. $5 thumb drive and a buddy with a computer, and you can make music. You don't have to go to no A&R director to get it being heard. So if you can get you enough of an Instagram following or a Facebook following, or say something enough that's offensive, people will tweet to your stuff. You can go viral, negatively or positively. Okay? So this is why I think, this is my personal opinion, why we think we have such I ain't going to say low grade, but we don't have the level that we used to have.
Right. That's true.
It doesn't take anything to be a part of this anymore. There's no practice. There's no woodshedding. There's no reason to go in the studio and learn how to play no notes. Because if I can punch out some stuff, then I can, my homie get the bob in their head, and it works.
That's it.
Okay?
That's it.
I'm a hood star.
Yeah,
there's not as much money being made either now.
It's not being much money being made. So now, if I can get on a tour, that's when you get your money.
That's where the money is.
But you got to be careful because if you get on a tour, you might make the tour money, but you might not get your merchandise.
That's that's the part I was going to get to right now.
Okay.
Because what most of us got caught up in and don't get to pay attention to over here is that we're looking at the stardom. We're looking at the 50 grand we get up front and all of that. Yeah, you may go on a tour and they go, hey, you get a tour bus, limousine, all of this stuff, you're fine, right? But they're not, look at, what's her name? This little girl, iTunes. Most music are going on iTunes right now. And most of the artists, they're not seeing that part of it. They're not foreseeing what's going to happen in the future and include that clause in their agreement.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because right now, we don't know what device they're going to invent next year or the year after.
We got away with a lot of stuff back in the day because they would give you territories, United States and foreign territories.
Yeah.
Then they had to add the universe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They bounced it off a satellite.
Yeah.
It might end up anywhere in the world.
Exactly.
So they had to add the universe in there. So now some people had to go back and get contracts reissued or had to be amended to include the universe so they can be covered. Because once you go digital, I mean, if it's a satellite, that's no longer a country.
And then the universe now covers the World Wide Web.
Right.
And on social media.
And that's really where you're being made, right?
That's
there's so many out there now that there's not even any talent.
Yeah.
I know. There's not any talent, and you hear them. And I was talking to somebody the other day. In fact, there was Nick Cannon just did a show called Masked Singers. Did anybody see that? Oh my God, that was phenomenal because these were all very established entertainers, and they done on this whole mask thing, and you didn't know who it was.
You couldn't tell who it was.
And so, in fact, I won't tell you guys who the winner is, but the winner, you're like, I've never heard him sing anything like. He was phenomenal, and no one guessed it.
Right.
And they have a panel of celebrities.
Judges.
Robin Thicke was there, and they couldn't figure him out. And there was one, I will tell you about her though. It was we thought it was Patti LaBelle at first, but it was Gladys Knight. But she switched it because she started singing Patti's songs, and they would give you these clues, and she started singing Patti. You're like, well, maybe it's Patti. And then she has that bravado, and then you're like, no, that's Gladys. And they still, even though Robin Thicke was like, okay, this is just blowing me away. I know better.
Wasn't there one with Michael Jackson's sister on there too?
LaToya. Didn't even know it was LaToya.
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't know because you've never heard LaToya sound like that. Ever. So you have to go back and look online and check it out. It was really, really, I thought it was like, okay, this is a crazy show. And even Nick Cannon's like, why would you come on this crazy show? But it was allowing them to take cover under a mask and a whole costume and just be somebody do what they wanted and not be judged because you didn't know and people were trying and just talented.
So let's go ahead and take our final break. We're at the bottom of the hour. This is a great conversation. I'm loving this thing.
Yeah.
So let's take a break. We'll be back. We're on the Business Zone with
Crystal,
Gilbert Buchanan, your small business paramedic.
And Don Strozier.
And our very special guest,
Lonzo Williams.
That's what we're talking about, baby. Only on the Business Zone. You've heard it here. Take a break.
Small businesses spend more than $500 million each year combined trying to find missing or replace missing paperwork. Hey, small businesses, are you tired of losing out on business opportunities because your paperwork is not in order? And don't you hate having to register in multiple websites just to find a single procurement opportunity that may not even be worth your time? Well, worry no more. Small Biz Pro is the solution to your problems. Small Biz Pro is an all-in-one cloud-based business management, compliance, and procurement assistance software platform that keeps small businesses organized, contract-ready, bank loan-ready, with quick access to procurement opportunities, as well as market research data. Here are some of the features and benefits that you receive when you use Small Biz Pro to run your business daily. Superior record keeping at your fingertips, back office management and compliance, quick access to bids and procurement opportunities in government databases. It allows you to conduct easy market research and gather industry statistics. Government certification preparedness and compliance checklists. Easy HR and general operations management functionality. Bank loan readiness preparation and cash flow management. Certified payroll and labor compliance reporting. Business dictionary with defined business terms. A cloud-based business management platform that keeps small businesses organized and ready, even nonprofits. Business documents securely stored in the cloud. Data fully encrypted and protected by triple firewall reinforcements. On-the-spot document retrieval for quick decision-making. Bank-level data security for compliance. Document expiration alerts and advanced notifications. It uses security restrictions to block out unauthorized users. And much more. Try it out today for only $5 for the first 30 days. What are you waiting for? Go to www.smallbizpro.net and register now, or your competitors will. Small Biz Pro, keeping small businesses organized, business ready, and contract ready. Subcontractors and small businesses are very good at performing their craft. But when it comes to managing their paperwork and efficiently running their business, not so much. That is why Buchanan & Associates, a multiple award-winning supplier diversity business management, technical support, coaching, and compliance firm is here to help you. Buchanan & Associates possesses core competencies in small business paperwork and government compliance, back office management and business support, business infrastructure and organizational development, light rail transportation program management, assisting small businesses in packaging and submitting their minority, woman-owned, and disadvantaged business enterprise certifications. We even match you up with contract opportunities. Buchanan & Associates has delivered more than 7,500 hours of training to subcontractors by preparing them to become business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready with the ability to quickly access key documents in seconds.
So we're back on the Business Zone
with Crystal.
Gilbert Buchanan, your small business paramedic.
And Don Sturger.
And our very special guest,
Lonzo, the godfather of West Coast hip hop.
That's what we're talking
We've
about.
been having
baby.
a lively conversation. So you're now in the digital marketing classes that I'm doing. So what are you going to use that for?
I'm going to use it to monetize and blow up my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
My website.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a lot of old records.
Yeah.
I have memorabilia that nobody else has.
Wow.
And I have a message that very few have.
Yeah.
See, I am the history behind the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
The guys who are known for the history,
Yeah.
they don't know their own history.
That's
okay.
true.
They don't know that Portis used to be in my house with D. Barnes and
Yeah.
Rose every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't know these kind of things.
That's
okay.
true.
Dre may know because he was around.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't understand that era right there that we had.
Yeah.
When I talk to my people nowadays,
Yeah.
it was so much love because my house, where I live at right to this day, my house was the mecca of West Coast hip hop.
Yeah.
I had a club.
Yeah.
But we only there 2 days a week.
Yeah.
Everybody came to my house.
The house, that's where everybody comes. Yeah.
At my house.
Yeah.
And Dre was in there giving away beats like he was giving away flyers
That's what
to
I
a
was
party.
just going to say.
Giving away beats.
That's where a lot of hit songs are made, right there in that house.
And, then one of the girls, she was one of my roommates. So D. Barnes was her group member, and so was Poetess. They come out and they hang out. So, and half the time I wasn't there. I was a bachelor. I was gone. Okay?
Wow.
I was doing my thing, and it just became. We had like a little circle, and then even after they left, I had other generations of cats come behind. And what I see is a level of success that may not be directly related to me, but I just see how many people that hung around my house that went off to be successful.
Yes.
Okay,
Right.
I got guys that I got teachers. I got sheriff deputies, cops, pastors, bus drivers. I got guys who was alcoholics, stopped drinking and teaching school now.
Wow.
Okay? I got, when I think about all the people, and I look at Poetess, I mean, I'm not just thinking because she's here, she got her own radio station.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And she was just, she had a record deal, she wanted to be a rapper. She said, I need to eat more regular. This is
Good decision,
I need to eat a little more regular. I'm going to try something different, okay? And these are the kind of things, but because when guys came to my house, I had certain rules.
Yeah.
We ain't gangbanging. Mm-hmm. There was never any dope around my house.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think about the movie Straight Outta Compton. Mm-hmm. Every time you saw us, we was drinking. There was no alcohol in my house. Not because I banned it. We just didn't drink.
That's right. That's right.
We just kicked it. Everybody had a pen and a piece of paper in their hand, writing lyrics.
Yeah.
Or they was in the studio rehearsing.
Yeah.
Or in the studio recording.
Right.
And it just was a vibe that we had, and we just did that for so long, and then people started getting successful, and they moved on. Then because I had success with these guys, other guys would come back. Hey, man, could you work with us? Come on, man. You know, then you get another group of guys that went off to be successful. So it just that's why I have my nonprofit, the Lyrical Revolution.
And that's and what's the mission and the vision?
The Lyrical Revolution is to educate and mentor upcoming artists. Okay, I want to make you aware of the wolves, get a basic understanding of the business, because it makes no sense to be in a business, play a game. You don't know the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you want to play football? Stand out there, 6'4", 200 some odd pounds, holding the ball, and wonder why somebody hit you upside the head.
Exactly.
You supposed to run.
Yeah, that's right.
The
object is to run the score. Okay, but these guys, their ego kicks in so fast. They think they celebrities because they got a few thousand followers on Instagram.
Right.
Okay. If somebody gives you a deal, you sign the first piece of paper unnegotiated.
Yeah.
You best believe that first contract is going to have going to give you a sexual experience you'll never forget.
That's right.
I'm going to leave it like that. It's going to give you a sexual experience you ain't going to never forget.
I was going to say something else, but we're on the air.
Okay? I'm going to keep it clean, Felicia, because I want you to keep your license and all that kind of good stuff. But you're going to get a sexual experience you'll never forget.
Because that first contract is going to look so good and so attractive.
Right.
But inside of it,
but you don't know what you're signing because they know you don't know.
Yeah, they know you don't
know. And they know that you're going to sign this contract. If I put this
because you're excited because somebody likes my music and I'm going to become a star.
Okay.
Right?
Exactly.
Right. You know,
and sometimes they test you just to see how you react to certain things.
Right.
Like, for example, if they talk about tours or they talk about an appearance. Based on how you respond to that, they know you don't know anything.
Right. You know what? I have an issue right now with somebody who wants to work with me. And they sending me little texts and stuff about things like, we got to promote your product. Look, man, I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
That don't do nothing for me. Okay? That don't do nothing for me.
Yeah.
Where is the money, okay?
Yeah.
You not doing this because you like me. You doing this for money.
Exactly.
Okay? And I need my fair share. That's all I'm asking for, my fair share. Okay?
Right.
And if you can't give me what I need, I'll find somebody that will.
I think you're on the right track, man, with Crystal and this other guy she's working with, man.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole game changer, right?
Man,
when you're impressing when you first came to the class when he did the spreadsheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because usually, and I sit there and watch it. So when he goes through and he's telling how much money they make, and all of a sudden somebody gets quiet and going, and they may have been doing something else on their phone, and they go, "What you say?" As soon as he said that $150,000 a month, what you say? And at that point, Armin got everybody's full undivided attention.
Yeah.
Undivided attention.
That's everything you have, man, is like an archive, man.
Well,
just ready to launch.
And that's where we are today.
You know,
content.
I had a a lot of people don't know. I had a television show.
Yeah.
Out of Compton, the public access show. And they still have public. I got 500 shows.
Wow.
Now most of these shows, they're people that you don't really care about, but still,
you still have the tapes.
I got all the tapes. Oh. I just spent about $3,000 building a transfer studio because I have every type of content known to man, from VHS to DVD, high 8 mini DVD.
Wow.
I found a bunch of mini DVD players, mini DVD tapes. Now I got to go find a mini DVD player. Little round this, about this big.
Did you have any beta?
I don't have beta, but I had ADATs.
Oh, man.
I have ADATs. I had to buy a reel to reel.
The 3/4 inch.
3/4 inch, quarter inch. I don't have a half inch. I'm not buying a half inch machine.
Yeah.
It's not really worth it for me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pay somebody to transfer those masters. But when I looked at, I had 500 shows.
Wow.
Thousands of CDs. I said, if I try to pay somebody,
man, you can monetize that, man.
Okay.
You can.
Oh, he got content coming out. You have like 4 or 5 different blogs.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm working with right now.
Okay.
And that's why I built the studio that I have. That's why I got this young man working with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I'm at your class because just the little tricks he showed us about pictures.
Yeah.
How to put your name on the pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh yeah. Well, Alonzo he be taking copious notes. Man, he's sitting back in the back and he ain't saying nothing, and you don't know whether he's engaged or not. But then I come behind him, he's like this.
He's got a plan, baby. He's got a plan.
If you don't use it,
yeah.
I'm about to show
true,
up.
man.
Right, exactly.
So I take my notes and I apply it and I tell people, Put over here. Put this right here.
Yeah.
Why is that? Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I tell them because you know what. One thing about me, I will give you some game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I will give you some game because it don't pay me to keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Right.
If we all successful, maybe we can do something collective.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's usually
what I'm
the
talking
thought, but
about.
usually, most unfortunately for some of us, no matter how successful we are, we don't never reach back to help somebody.
No.
And that right there just burns.
They
me up
never
with no
send
heat.
back the elevator. I say it all the time. The successful ones, they get up to the top floor on the elevator. They never send it back for the other people who need it.
But you know what though? And here's the crazy part. Sometimes the people that send the elevator back ain't the one that took it.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I tell this story sometimes. I had Club Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Hollywood Park Casino.
Yeah.
It was started off real slow. We had all kind of restrictions. We couldn't wear jeans. We couldn't wear tennis shoes. Yeah. And I was slow. I was spending money every week and turning people away because there was that transition between hard shoes, hard sole shoes, and people started wearing jeans to club because a lot of clubs still didn't do it, but some of them would let them do it.
Yeah.
I'm advertising on KGLH with Rochelle.
Yeah.
I'm getting 200 people, and I'm turning away 75 because they got either jeans on, cutie pies.
Yeah.
And my partner was like, nobody want to party with nobody with no jeans on. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Yeah, we do.
No man in the suit want to party with a young girl with some jeans on.
Yeah,
you don't know what we ain't paying the jeans no attention. We not looking at them doggone jeans. If she fit them jeans good, then she can wear them jeans. So, make a long story short, I was DJing, and guy came in the DJ booth, and he was kicking it with me. He says, "Hey, man, how's things going?" I said, "Man, it's a little tight right now. I got these crazy rules, blah, blah, blah." So my cousin went on vacation. Guy came back a few weeks later, and he said, "Man, what's your full name?" I said, "Alonzo Williams." I don't know this guy. If he walked in here right now, I wouldn't know who he was. Came back about a week later, gave me an envelope. In this envelope was a cashier's check for $5,000. First, I got happy. Then I got concerned. I said, he ain't gay.
Yeah. He sees some value here.
What's happening here?
And he said, "No, man, I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'm a real estate investor. I did very well. I want to help another brother out."
Wow.
Gave me 5 G's. Like it was a cheese sandwich.
Just like that.
Didn't ask you for it, didn't hint around that I wanted it. He just saw me, said, "Man, you got a good thing here. I think if I, made a little investment in it, I think you can make it happen." And sure enough, that's what turned it around.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what we started doing, the Kevin Nash birthday bash.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
I remember. Okay.
Kevin Nash birthday bash, and that just turned the whole club around.
So let me ask you this. That club that you had there at the casino, Hollywood, did you also have those reggae shows also?
I know that was on the 6th floor. I was on the 5th floor.
Because those guys will bring in a lot. They were flying a lot of reggae artists, international reggae artists. They were doing
big things.
And I used to go there, man. I'm going, man, I want a piece of this gig.
They were doing big things on the 6th floor, so they had that big fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That BS don't mix. I've been out of the casino for 11 years, so it had to be in 2007.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I went to it one time, and then right after that, I think. And that really was what turned all the clubs. I mean, we literally, and I feel sorry for young people growing up because they really have no place to go. Of that. Because me and my girlfriends, we partied we had a ball.
And that's when you had your dating service.
Yeah, my dating service at that time.
You was a madam?
No.
Yes, she was. When did you stop partying?
You should say that next time.
I stopped. I haven't really, but when I came out, when I went from traditional clubs to ski clubs to the ski club, and then we just partied.
You heard about the ski club?
Yeah.
That's something else.
No,
I learned to ski and I hung out. But when they started,
bunny.
Actually, I'm better than somebody. I'm an advanced skier. I taught people how to do it, and raced and did the whole thing. So so I've skied all over the country. But when it changed, I want to say there was no longer clubs, and I think the last spots that we started trying to hang out was Fridays in Ladera, and that everybody was doing that about 4 or 5 years ago, and then it got young.
You used to hang out on Fridays?
I hung out everywhere.
I used to go to one night. I never forget this no longer.
She learned a whole new side of me.
one night, I'm kind of a messed up cat.
Yeah.
Okay, because when it comes to hip hop, I'm the godfather.
Yeah.
But when it comes to some things, I'm the kid.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
I'm the youngster. Even my age, I could be a kid.
Which is good.
Certain
Strikes
circles,
a good
right?
balance.
So we was off one Friday at the club. We was doing something. I was off on Friday. So I went to Fridays in Medina Del Rey. I mean, in Ladera.
Uh-huh.
Everybody got on tennis shoes and white T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't my crowd.
Well, it changed. There's no crowd. You have no crowd now. And that's why we stopped. That's why my girlfriend and I stopped going.
Okay.
You cannot find, if you just want to go listen to some music, you got to search high and low.
But wait a minute. Hold on. Let me finish the story. I grew across the street to the townhouse, right?
Oh, yeah.
I go to the townhouse. The access van pulled up. With the oxygen tank and the walkers. I ain't supposed to be here either. I ain't supposed to be here. I'm not ready for this.
And you were going to go in the back room.
Oh,
the back room was where the club was.
They got the scuba tanks and they got the walkers.
But not in the back room.
Not the back. I didn't get that far.
Yeah, in the back room. In the front was the bar part.
When the access van pulled up, I got to go.
Well, no, the real access van goes to La Louisiane. And you have live music, and that's really, truly the only place you can go to listen to live black music.
But I'm a grown man that like to dance.
You can't dance at La Louisiana.
La Louisiana?
You can't dance at La Louisiana.
No,
you can sit there and bob your head and drink.
Yeah. So the only place you can go is to the back room in the townhouse.
But look how far we've come.
Yeah.
How far
I know.
Because I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
I enjoy dancing. When I'm not DJing, I enjoy dancing. Okay. Huh? But I don't want to be worried about getting jumped on when I'm dancing.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
when I'm doing my two-step, I want to feel comfortable.
That's right.
Because I'm cool.
That's
okay?
right.
I mean, my girl, that's what I only went out to dance. That's why I went to all the clubs.
So
I
to
didn't
go
drink.
right now.
I just went and partied all night, danced all night long. And now we don't have a place to do
The
that.
hottest spots in the city now is like the Regency West on Tuesday nights.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, Tuesday.
Oh, and
Is that
Crenshaw
Taco
Live?
Yeah. Huh?
Crenshaw Live.
Crenshaw Live. Okay.
Yeah, Crenshaw Live.
But here's what I heard. Now they had.
I've never been there, but
I've been there before, and they had to change it. They had to up their age limit because they had an issue there before.
Oh, yeah.
And now you got to be 35. You got to be 35. Because
Really?
here we are, the last few clubs we have in the city, and you're bringing that BS to the building.
Yeah,
Okay?
right, exactly.
And what people don't understand is, because I've owned several buildings, had to deal with the city council, zoning, ABC. Mm-hmm. When you have problems at certain in high capacity venues, every time there's an incident, there's what they call an incident report.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to the police department. It goes to
fire department.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to the city council. So when you have a problem, you have too many problems. You can call the cops too many times. It could be something as serious as reporting a cell phone being stolen. Okay. It's a theft. Okay? If a car get broke into, it's a burglary. Okay? So people, somebody jacked me from my phone. All that old cool talk translates over to one or two terms when it comes to the legal aspect of it. Okay? Theft, burglary, assault.
And they see too many of those reports. They go,
now you got multiple assaults, multiple burglaries, and it could be just somebody slapping this girl on the butt. It's not a sexual assault.
Exactly.
Now you got a sexual assault.
Exactly.
So you got all this on your club, and all they got to do is change your zone.
But Roland is still doing First Fridays.
Farther, no,
Yeah, so that's really the only spot you
First
can go.
Friday.
I've never been to Roland's First Fridays.
Oh, it's fun.
I've never been
So
there
where do
before.
you go right now?
I was for me. I was going to work every Friday and Saturday, but now this is like my second weekend. Last weekend I was in Sacramento on a music panel. This is like my second weekend not having anything to do. The first weekend I was out of the club. I shot to Vegas. Okay. Then the weekend after that I was at home, but this last weekend I was in Sacramento. This is the second weekend. I don't have anything planned per se. So I'm probably going to get my butt in trouble. Anyway.
And next Friday would be First Friday. I'm not quite sure where they are. I think they're...
Townhouse.
Townhouse.
Regency West.
Regency, oh, okay.
I think it's Regency
so
West.
Then that's where they are.
On Friday?
Yeah.
First Friday. That will be next Friday.
Yeah.
They'll do their thing. Because they were out in the marina.
Right.
And then they've migrated around. And they get the valley. And
now, when being a black club owner, we good... You got to understand this. A lot of times when you see us in venues, high-end venues, they're right before they sell it.
Yeah.
because they give us a Tuesday night or Wednesday night or Thursday night to pump up the books.
Yeah.
With us, you get an extra 30, 40 grand a month.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to support that Hollywood, that Beverly Hills venue. And once they get the books built up, they sell it to somebody else. They ain't checking for you no more.
Then that facility, you're lucky if you get there for 6 months.
And that's why I never understood why Roland and all his crew never got together to actually buy a building. Yeah. And there was a number of real estate agents within it. Mark Gaspar, that's what he does.
Okay.
But I guess them all coming together to put their monies together, but that would have made sense because then he wouldn't be rolling all over the place.
But you got to understand that the next problem is black folks are very fickle when it comes to clubs.
They are. They
will jump from club to club.
Yeah.
And just like we talked about earlier, you know, at 1 minute the townhouse is hot, next minute something else is hot, something else is hot, and you sitting there with bills, hot or not, you still got bills.
But Felipe, because he went with the younger crowd. Felipe was up in Hollywood. He was at East of Eden.
East of Eden.
And so he's still doing what he's doing, but he's no longer with. I mean, his age group grows down, so now he's still with the young hip crowd up in Hollywood. So Felipe is still, and Greg, they're still doing their thing. Yeah, they're still doing their. So they've probably been in business doing their promoting thing as long as.
I stopped promoting dances. I started doing male exotic shows.
Yeah,
that's how I do. That's how I made my money.
Yeah, really? That's big too.
That's what you do now.
That's what I just stopped doing.
Oh, when you say we were working,
I was doing. That was my job. My club was a male exotic club.
Yeah.
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the name of it?
Boom Boom Room. You've been there before.
No, I haven't. Jesus built a fence.
So
devil built the door, doggone it.
We've got about 4 minutes left in the hour. So, Lonzo, you want to tell the audience exactly how they can get a hold of you, you know, how they can get a hold of your merchandise, your services, that type of thing?
I'm available, Real Lonzo NWA, Lonzo Williams on Instagram, my Facebook. My Facebook, nobody does Facebook. My website is lonzowilliams.com. You can find me anywhere. I got a bat signal, lonzowilliams.com. Just walk
about you. You have a YouTube channel?
Where Lonzo at?
You have a YouTube channel?
Where Lonzo right here.
Yeah, whatever is that. Yeah, this is great, man. It's definitely an honor for me
thank you. I appreciate that.
To meet you. Because first, I didn't know who you were and what you did, and listening to what you did, man. I wish I had met you many years back because
thank you, Zach. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think we could have done some stuff together.
It ain't never too late. We still
got a
heartbeat,
right? That's true, man.
You still breathing.
He's still looking for talent.
I have a lot of songs on YouTube right now.
Okay,
and I'm not even being paid for those songs.
You got songs on YouTube?
Oh yeah, there's songs out there that I'm not being paid for. But, you know, let's talk. Because
I think you should. Actually, I gave you the opportunity to sing for the man.
One of the things that I'm working on right now, I'm getting songs placed in movies and television shows.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about.
There are companies that are looking for inexpensive product license because once you start to get into the hits, you're talking about $200,000-$300,000.
Yes.
Okay, but if you can get something that fits this, it sounds like this time frame, and you only need $4,000-$5,000, they'll give it to you. Okay,
let's
just
talk.
did it the other day.
Some stuff for you.
A song I had never licensed before in my life.
Yeah.
But they needed something from the 84. And I'm like, okay, well, cool. I got something 84-ish.
Yeah.
84-ish.
84-ish.
On that whole collection of CDs and VHS.
Yeah. That's why I don't throw stuff away.
That's what I'm talking about. And even if you don't have it, you can recreate it with that genre.
But see, if you own the publishing. And the masters, you can negotiate.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's where the trick comes in at. And this is where these guys have to understand you have to control your product.
Mm-hmm.
This is an intellectual property.
Yeah.
Like real estate.
Yeah.
You have to control that copyright.
Exactly.
If you control that copyright, you in position to make yourself some money.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We've been listening to the amazing Lonzo, man. This is just phenomenal, and I'm just so excited to meet this gentleman.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for us to meet again.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I appreciate
I'll see you at Digital.
I wasn't here Wednesday, but I'll be back this Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
I was in studio time. I was in the studio trying to get ready.
Well, we knew you were not too far away, but our information is just sitting there waiting for folks to come back.
For
sure. We had a good time. So we got maybe 2 seconds for you to tell that.
Well, I'm just going to say this real briefly. Next week, we'll probably delve into it. This is a breaking news notification right here. It was just all over the television. Linda McMahon Mann. They call her McMahon, but it's Mahan. She just quit the Trump administration. She's the executive director for the Small Business Administration.
Oh, she got that other lady that was really, really nice.
Yeah.
The Hispanic lady that...
Oh, no. That's the one before her.
Right. So she came in. He pushed her out.
He pushed her out and bring this one in because it's his friend.
Okay.
This one is one of his campaign supporters.
Okay.
So the reason she's quitting is so she can go join his campaign for 2020. Now, she's been in the organization for over 2 years. I haven't heard one thing she's done for small business. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've been doing whatever you do for so long, right? And the last 2 years, you've done a lot for small business.
Yeah.
People know it. People don't even know you, but they hear what you're doing. She's got the money string, the purse string, and it hasn't done anything. So we'll talk about this next week.
Okay.
Talk about how
because there'll be so many other breaking news between now and next week.
I'm telling you.
So, who knows what will happen with the SBA?
Tomorrow I'm going to be at the Ontario Inn Hotel off the 15 and the 10 freeway. I'm going to be the keynote speaker for an organization called EA. EA is a Latina-based organization, and they're having their first anniversary, gala.
Okay.
And it's going to be great. We're going to teach those small businesses how to become contract ready, and I'm just excited about it.
And I'm speaking tomorrow at the Black Writers on Tour.
I'll be there.
You'll be there, so I'll see you there.
That's what I'm talking about.
And so I got that. And then April 6th, I'm speaking at the Coalition of 100 Black Women. Don is speaking at...
I'm speaking at You Are Beautiful Inside and Out, also at What's on Your Plate on the 6th. And I'll be with Crystal tomorrow because I am an author and I am black. But I'm going to be taking pictures of my girl tomorrow doing her thing.
Yes, I'll be doing that. We'll have a table at the Black Writers on Tour. Stop by. We'll have information. We're actually doing a special digital marketing class for the authors that are be at the Black Writers on Tour. And then Recycling Black Dollars will be in the house. So come by and pick up some information. Have information about the Business Zone. Just a whole bunch of stuff. So just come on out tomorrow.
We had an amazing workshop yesterday.
Yeah, we did on branding.
On branding
awesome.
at U.S. Bank for
Yeah, sorry, Garrett. She did it for RBD. It was awesome. She's awesome. We got
her name is Sarai.
Okay.
Sarai Grant, and we have another one coming up in April. We'll give you more information as we get closer to it. So next week, tune in to the Business Zone with Crystal and Gilbert.
That's right.
And Don, and we will.
And we want to thank our honorary guest, Mr. Alonzo, for being here, sharing his expertise
coming out,
with
folks.
us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
That's right, man.
Thank you so much. We were so honored. So, guys, it's been a fantastic show. So we'll see you next week.
We're out.
Bye-bye, everyone.
As a small biz pro, so we roll, using procurement, program, and control. As a small biz pro, so we grow, using procurement, program, and control. Yeah, I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah, I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah, I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Ooh, yeah. Crystal Mitchell, do you have my business plan? Just review the pages of my marketing plan. Crystal Mitchell, do you have my business plan? Just review the pages of my marketing plan. Got my capability statement, yes, I'm ready to go. Got my balance sheet, my P&L, my statement of cash flow. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Ooh, yeah. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur.